Hello everyone, welcome back to CloudOps Craft Art. Today we are going to discuss about Linux text editing tools, okay, like Nano and Vim. Okay. Editing text is the bread and butter of our system admins and DevOps. Okay, you will edit configs, crons, system D units and scripts. Today we will cover interactive editors, Vim and Nano. Okay, first we will start with Nano. Before that, we will learn safe editing practice. So while coming to safe editing practice, okay, before diving into editors, okay, one golden rule is always backup configs before editing with the help of cp command. For example, you are going to update nginx config file, okay, then take the backup of it. Consider you are going to update config nginx.conf file. Means just take update, okay, so you can revert, okay, if your new changes is not working as expected without any issues. Not back, okay, just take the backup file. Okay. Why? Because a small typo in configs like nginx.conf file or ssd underscore config or sudoers can lock your can lock you out of your server. Think of it like taking a backup photo before redecorating your house. You can always revert. Okay, for sensitive files like slash etc slash sudos. Okay, always edit these files with vi sudo. Okay, vi sudo. Don't use nano or vim. Go with vi sudo. Why I am recommending this is it validates syntax before saving. Okay, so if you are editing sensitive file like a slash etc slash sudoers, just go with vi sudo. Now we will start learning nano. Okay. Nano is one of the editor in Linux, which is beginner friendly editor. Okay, Nano is like a notepad of Linux. Okay, simple, direct, and beginner friendly. Okay? If you want to open any file with Nano, then you can use Nano, okay, and file name. Okay, if file exits, it opens it. If not, Nano creates a new one. Okay, while coming to interface at the bottom, Nano always shows shortcuts like Control O to save, Control X to exit, like that. So everything we will, as usual, first theory after the practical. Okay, so today itself we will like at the end of this video you will learn both theory, theory and practical. Okay, so the basic commands that you need to know in nano is, first is, if you want to save something, you made some changes, okay, you want to save it, then use control plus o. If you want to exit, then you can use control plus x. If you want to cut line, you have to use control plus a. Okay, for paste line you can use control plus u. For search you can use control plus w. So nano is best for fast small edits. Okay, nano is like using a simple screwdriver, easy, quick, and but not heavy duty editing. So let's apply this, let's make some changes, let's create a new file with nano edit. So we like nano, we reload this. I'm just using a AWS machine, okay, just to do this Linux. You can use anything, even if you can do this with the Oracle box also, or if you have Linux OS, that also, in that also you can. Uh, let's start. Okay, I'm using Nano, and I'm going to create one file called text underscore nano dot txt. and I'll save this. This is the sample text file. I said right. So you can see all the controls in the bottom. Okay. So here itself it will show O for write out, R for read, W for where is file, everything it will show. So shortcut is Control O to save, Control X to exit. If you want to cut line, then you can use Control K. Okay, and if you want to if you want to paste, then you can use Control U, and if you want to search, then you can use Control W. Now I am going to save. Then what I have to do? I have to do Control O, okay, Control X, enter, Control X. Okay. Now if I use cat, then I can see the content that I have created. Okay, this is how you have to use Nano Editor. Okay. Next is Vim, which is the powerful tool. Okay. Vim. Vim is more complex but extremely powerful. It has a learning curve, but once you know it, you will edit configs and logs 10x faster. Almost every Linux server has Vim pre-installed. Okay. While coming to Vim modes, it has two types. Not two types, four types. Okay, four types of Vim modes are there. Into Vim modes. Okay. Unlike Nano, Vim works in modes. Okay. First is normal mode. Second is insert mode. Third is visual mode. Fourth is command line, command mode. Okay, while coming to normal mode, it's a default. Okay, you can use this for navigation and commands. While coming to insert, you can use this for typing text. Okay, uh, you can press I and okay, and you can write typing text. While coming to visual mode, you can selecting text. Okay, we will use visual mode for selecting text. And while coming to command mode, we will press colon to save, exit, and search or replace. Okay. So while coming to navigation, while coming to normal mode, navigation normal mode, okay, which is first is like H for left, okay, H for left, and J for down, K for up, and L for right. Okay. W for next word. Okay, you no need to remember everything or you no need to take notes. Okay, so all of our videos are available in Medium, okay, as an article also. Okay, anyway, I'll post this video with the article. Okay, check the description. Okay, and open the article. You can save that article, so whenever you are working with server, use that article. Okay, and do your work. Okay, not only for this video, whatever video before I have posted, you can see the description, you can get the Medium article for that video. Okay, even for upcoming videos also I'll do. Okay, I am posting my content on both YouTube as well as in Medium. Okay, so you can utilize Medium also. Okay, and B for back one word, and zero to start of the line, and a dollar to end of the line. Okay. And you can use GG for top of file, and G for bottom of file, capital G, okay, for bottom of file. You can use colon 10. What it will do, it will jump to line 10. It will jump to line 10. Okay, you can use H for left, K for down, K for up, L for right. W for next word, B for back one word. 0 to start of the line, dollar is end of line, GG is top of the file, G means capital G means bottom of file, colon 10 means jump to line 10. Okay, while coming to editing shortcuts, that's why I said it's not like nano. Okay, it's a very powerful and you can do so many things here. Okay, while coming to editing, I for insert before cursor, insert before cursor, A for insert after cursor. Most of the people, what they are doing in real time is they are pressing they open it. Okay, they will keep on type. Okay, it will not type first of all. Okay, you have to press I. Okay, then only it will be in insert mode, so you can type. uh, Even after insert mode also, if you press A, it will be insert after cursor. O for open a new line below, open new line below. DD, if you press DD continuously, it will delete the line. Be careful while using this. And if you press YY, then it will copy line. Okay, and P for paste after cursor. Paste after cursor. And U for undo, and control plus R for redo. Okay, so remember this. Okay, you don't need to even remember this. Okay, if you are continuously working with VA editor, then you will by default it will be remembered for you. Okay, I for insert, okay, before cursor, A for insert after cursor, O for open new line below, D for DD for delete line, YY for copy line, P for paste after cursor, U for undo, control plus R for redo. So, and for search and replace, okay, for search and replace, if you can use slash with pattern. Okay, for search forward. Okay, and you can use N or capital N for next by previous match. Okay, and to save and exit, okay, there is some like shortcuts are there for save and quit. Okay, W to save, Q to exit, and if you use WQ, it will save and exit. Save and exit. Okay, if you press only Q, it will force exit. It will discard the changes. Remember this? It will discard the changes. For example, you have to open a root file with sudo. Consider sudo, okay, vi slash etc slash password. Consider this is sudo file. Okay, you want to open this with sudo. If you are opening with this with the sudo, then you can easily save this with wq. But for example, you haven't used sudo, which means you will get an error. Okay, so you will not have a root privilege like that. Okay, so without coming out and again opening that file with sudo and saving your changes, you just use w, okay, exclamatory sudo t percentage. Okay, most of the people, they don't know. What they will do is, by mistake, if they open without sudo, even after making all the changes, okay, they will exit, okay, using q, and again they will re-edit the file. Don't do that. Okay, just use this. Okay, w, okay, like exclamatory sudo t percentage. Okay? It writes the file with its root privileges without restarting Vim. Okay? So let's like have a hands-on with the VI. Okay? So I am going to create a file with the VI. So let's start. VI space text underscore VI dot txt. Okay, now it is in new. Okay, if I want to write something, I want to enter into insert mode. So to insert and insert mode, you can press I or A or O. So I press I, you can see insert mode, right? Again I'll press escape. Okay, now if I press A, you can see insert mode. Okay? Again I am pressing escape, I am pressing O. Okay, now insert mode. So I only is not the option, you can use I, O. Now I'll press I. Now I'll add some content. This is sample file. Okay. Now, if I want to go left, then if I press H, I'll exit the insert mode. If I press H, you can see going left side. Okay. You don't need to press right arrow. You just press left H for left. Okay. J for down. Okay. Here I don't have anything. Okay, so if you press J, it will be coming down. If you press K, it will be up. Okay, if you press L, it for right. So this is all. This is and W. If you press W, okay, because I was in exit mode. If you press W, it will go to next word. If you press B, it will come to backward again. Okay? And if you, for example, I will add one more line. Again, insert mode. This is sample. Okay, file 2. This is sample file 3. Okay. Now, if I press J, I'll come here. If I press J, it will come down. If I press J, I don't have any line after this, right? Now I'll press J. You can see I came down, right? If I press L, I, again I am in mode. If I press, okay, now we are in we are not in insert mode. Now if I press like uh, W, it will be in the next word. If I press B, it will be in the backward. Now J is down. Okay. Now K means upright. If you press K, it will be up. L for right. Okay. If you press 0, it will be the start of the line. Okay. Again, if you press dollar symbol, it will be the end of the line. If you press the GG, it will be in the top of file. If you press capital G, it will be in the bottom of line. Okay. If you press colon, here you can see colon 3, it will go to the jump to the line 3. If I again colon, I press 2 means it will go to line 2. Okay. Previously I was in the insert mode, so it was getting confused. Okay. Now I hope you understood. Now we are in insert mode, right? I, A, O you can use for insert mode. For example, I want to delete this third line. What I said, you press delete DD continuously, it will delete, right? So I'll press DD. It is deleting all the lines, right? So this is all. Again, if you want to undo, then press U, U, U. You can get it. Okay. And copy means you can use YY to copy. Okay. And you can, now I'll press YY. Then I'll click enter and I'll press P. See, it has been copied, right? So this is how you can easily copy, you can edit. Okay. Sometimes by like it will be in the insert mode. Okay, while you are doing, again you can come out of insert mode by pressing escape. Okay, if you press escape, yeah, if you press escape, it will come out of insert mode. Even you can search with the pattern. Okay, I'll press slash u and I'll use pattern as a sample. Now if I press N, I can move over the sample. Like that, even if you are having underlines, you can move with the help of N, and you can save this with the help of W Q. This is how you have to say. Okay. For example, I am making some changes. Okay. Okay. For example, now I'll again come to insert mode. Insert mode. Now I am typing something. Okay. By mistake, I just typed it. I want to come out of this. I should not save this. Then just press escape. Shift to colon Q and exclamatory. If I open again, it will not be there. This is how you have to force exit. Okay, without saving it. So this is how you have to end. I said right. Like you can use that W that I'll show you. For example, you, by mistake you opened a sudo privileged file without sudo. Then you can use W exclamatory sudo T percentage. Click enter and you can save. But now I haven't made any change. Now I made some change. Okay. Now I'll do the same sudo colon like W exclamatory sudo T percentage. It will ask to load. Just press L and click enter and press shift to colon and press Q. Click out like a come out. Now you can see the changes. This is how you have to work with VM. Okay, Vim editor. It's very easy only. Okay. The major difference between Nano versus Vim is while coming to learning curve in Nano, it's nothing. Okay, it will clearly show everything in the bottom. You can just use that. Okay, Vim is powerful. Okay, you have to focus like for what is the purpose of H, what is the purpose of W, J, K, and all. Initially, even while we are doing by mistake, it was in the insert mode while I'm pressing it was not going. Okay. For to make it work, I press it multiple times. To avoid this kind of issues, just check at the bottom in which mode it was. And speed, while coming to speed, Nano is slow, Vim is faster. While coming to features, Nano is easy. Okay, it has basic features. While coming to Vim, it has advanced features. Okay, search, replace, everything you can do. While coming to use case, you can use Nano for quick fixes. You can use Vim for complex changes, logs, and coding. Okay, so use Nano for quick edits. Learn Vim if you want to work efficiently as a DevOps engineer. Okay. uh, Rule of thumb. Okay, if you stuck, press escape, then type uh, Q exclamatory to exit. If you like this breakdown, subscribe to Cloud Ops Craft. We will simplify cloud and DevOps concepts every week. Thank you.